Okay, we are live.
Okay. Hey.
And we got it right this time this week, folks. Welcome to WTRR live stream World Talk Rock Report with Kat Vecchione and Chuck Skull. I'm Kat Vecchione.
And I'm not. Yeah, I just refreshed the page and live show is showing up. So
And
I'll have
I and I got
link.
it right this time. Hey. And as soon as he sends me the link, I will post it in my Facebook. This is our Halloween special.
Well, part of the whole month is special.
It, well, we're special because we rode the short bus to school.
The road's a short bus. I drove it.
He drove it, and I was at the back end of it.
And I drove it right off the cliff. Kind
Woohoo!
of like the way Warner Brothers does uh, that wow in TV shows. Really badly. There you go, Kat. Sent you the link.
Thank you.
So we're up and running and having a good old time. Ticking everybody off.
As it's supposed to be.
Yeah. But no, just been a good week. One of the things I got to do, I got to flip over to IMDb because I got to look up the cast. There's a couple of questions, but I really did in depth start getting into my Halloween movies and that, and like Thursday morning broke out Rocky Horror.
Oh, we got. I can talk about that all day.
Flipping hilarious. You know, Richard O'Brien wrote such a great musical. I don't like musicals. I shouldn't say I don't like them. I really got to be in the mood to watch a musical. But a musical Halloween, spoof on science fiction, it was beautiful.
Well, it was also like a cult film that teenagers went to every Friday and Saturday at midnight. And if you weren't there, you were square in our high school.
Yeah.
And we brought props. In a bag. The water gun, the rice for the wedding, the newspapers, and we dress up as some of the characters in the movie.
I used to always go as Eddie.
Well, I wonder why.
They always show up as Eddie.
I would go. I would
My
go
girlfriend
as.
used to show up as Columbia with a piano top cut in the right place and all that.
I would go as magenta.
Okay, now. Okay, yeah, Magenta was the sister. Riff Raff's sister. Because Little Nell played Columbia.
Yeah, the one that would dance and then she tripped over herself.
Yeah, yeah, that's Little Nell.
Yeah.
She was actually pretty big with the British punk rock scene.
Well, I would dress as magenta.
Yeah.
So let's do the time warp again. That's a classic tune.
Oh, that's on my play. I play that year round on my uh, the music service I use at work. And no, they don't pay me, so I don't say their name. Uh,
True.
Yeah, when they pay me, I'll trade with them.
Also true.
But it's just been a matter of that song. I loved it to death. There's a couple of songs that are in there. Damn It, Janet, it's a good one. Over at the Frankenstein place, though, it's like Richard O'Brien rocks it when he breaks into the song. Riff Raff.
Yeah. Okay, we lost the Halloween thing.
Again,
Yeah. Let
I
me
think
see.
I think you have to delete the other file. That's not a biggie. We can go back and forth. And it doesn't take me that long to make those things. It's half the reason we do it. I'm lazy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to upload it again.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Due to
Yeah. Due to the fact that you got two geezers working this,
yeah, right.
and they're not even in the same room, so it's not like we can point at each other and say, "You did it."
Yeah, something happened.
Oh Lord. Oh. Uh. But no, we got another favorite that I've got in my collection is Mad Monster Party.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Oh, cool. Okay, should be running okay then.
I don't know. Can you go on
Yeah,
the site and look and make sure that it's
that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I see Riff Raff and Magenta and Carl and Lugosi. So yeah, it looks like it's working now.
okay? So we had a temporary lapse of reason.
Yeah, well, temporary in our case is several years. How long we've been working together?
8 years.
So yeah, that's a temporary lapse. My other favorite Halloween musical, Phantom of the Paradise. Yep, yeah, it's running fine. But Mad Monster Party, that's another one I got in my collection. I love watching I can watch that film any time of year. Same with Rocky Horror. Doesn't have to be Halloween to watch it.
Rocky Horror, I think I wore out on my DVD.
I've had Rocky Horror on VHS, DVD, Laserdisc, and now I got it on Blu-ray.
I gotta get it on Blu-ray.
I've had the official soundtrack from the film. I've had the Uh, Original British stage show soundtrack.
Wow. I don't know. My cat Wally is the official Wonder Cat of the WTRR live stream. She's wants to jump up on my lap.
Oh, a couple of weeks I won't be dealing with an animated furball. Yeah, I'll be free of them. But no,
An animated fur ball.
you know me, I'm an a-hole. Uh, but no, Mad Monster Party, I still have so much fun with that. Yeah, Boris Karloff and Phyllis Diller were great together in that.
Pinhead.
Yeah, I don't call you names.
No, I'm just looking at this
Teasing.
photo. You call me names all the time. What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
That's half the fun of it, though, right?
That's all the fun of it. Oh, and for those that are watching, um, and in between the horror pictures there, um,
Our
you
pictures from
see,
movies about horror movies.
yeah, you'll see a hand holding pendants. That's Christian Allred Designs. He designs pendants, and he's one of our sponsors of our show. And we're doing a Christmas giveaway of a pendant of his. So if you are interested in getting in the giveaway,
Yeah. And that's a gift that we don't have to worry about being locked up in a port, folks. And that's made local.
yes,
It's not
it's
sitting in
made
a
here.
container off the coast of California waiting to come in. Or
Am I supposed to loop this? Oh God! Don't
yeah,
tell
I
me
think
I'm.
that's yeah, yeah. Because we're back to the old shots.
Oh, I messed up here.
Not a problem. We just keep going with it.
This thing's not looping.
Well, we're loopy enough for it, right?
Properties. Let's see here. Loop. There. Okay. Forgot to hit that button. Anyway, um, sorry.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. We love
he,
technology. We just don't know how to use it, folks.
yeah. And when you got somebody like me that was a former blonde acting like a blonde,
There was a period in the '80s I was blonde.
now I'm blind. No, anyway, he designs hand pen. He makes them by hand, and we're doing a giveaway around Christmas, so you'll see his card come up on the on one of the banners. It's
Yeah.
www.christianallreddesigns.com or www.christianallred.com, and just email him. And we're doing a drawing around Christmas, and that person, that you have to be a subscriber now. Subscribe
Yeah.
to our channel, and you'll win a gift worth it's a $50 value, because he does it by hand. He sketches all those pendants, and you can see any of those pendants on Etsy.com. So just take down the information on uh, the card that you'll see coming up.
Yeah.
So
And don't
there it
forget, he
is.
does do custom work, folks.
Yeah, Etsy.com/shop/Christian A Design. So just go there, and there you go. And getting back to our show, that's
Getting show to our back. Uh,
speaking about Rocky Horror. Um, the ending was kind of weird because it's like when oh god, what the hell was his name?
Tim Curry,
No, not Tim Curry. The guy that played the like Igor type
Riff
guy,
Raff,
Riff
Richard
Raff,
O'Brien.
Richard O'Brien. When he did that, coming out of that space thing,
Yeah.
it it just, well, I guess back then when I was doing a lot of partying, it was just kind of like, when the audience is supposed to like answer back to the screen,
Yeah.
or this, or in New York, they had the 8th Street stage show. Um, they did like more theatrics than they did.
Yeah, it depended where you were.
Yeah. Um,
Jacksonville, Florida, everybody dressed up. They didn't go too much for the theatrical side of it, but they did do the like throwing toast in the air and the playing cards and all that, and the water pistols. Most of us had them filled with Jack Daniels or beer. Uh,
oh yeah. Oh, and I remember one night, the guy that drove us there to the movie theater,
yeah,
me and my best friend there, she was from New York too, and we were in Florida. The guy that drove us there, he was so drunk. He was like throwing up in the movie theater, and and I go, "This guy's too drunk to take us home, man. What are we gonna do?" And I said, "I don't. I at that time, I mean, I was only 15, but they gave out driver's licenses back then at 15.
yeah. If you had a learner's permit, yeah.
No, it was an actual driver's license.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, because back then you could work at the age of 15.
Yeah,
It wasn't a learner's permit. But the only stipulation was that you couldn't drive at night. You had to drive during the day.
yeah,
But he was so drunk, I said, "What am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna have to drive us home." And here he was throwing up in the, like, he, but he was doing it towards the end of the movie when it was
yeah.
like quiet, and you could hear him heaving and stuff. It was like,
That's always a pleasant thing to hear during your favorite film, right?
I know, right? And he can, and then I said, I said, I was like, I'm like, Colin, get up, get up. And he's like, blah, blah, it's just like,
Yeah.
he even,
And screaming the name of the porcelain god, Ralph.
yeah. And, oh my god, it was just, it was, I didn't know whether to kick him in the ass or just,
Yeah.
you know, I was like, give me your car keys. He goes, no, I'm driving. I said, no, you're not. I said, I'll take them out of your pocket and I'll leave your ass here. And he's like,
Yeah.
so so I was like, oh my god. It's just, but that's what that cheap ass Mad Dog 2020 will do to you.
Oh God, I used to drink that back in the day. To this day, can't even look at wine. I quit drinking anyway. It's been 9 years for me. So
Yay! Well, I don't indulge like I used to, but I just have drink now and then, but not like I used to. Hey, get off my headset. She's playing with my cord. That's all I need to do is the cat tear my headset cord. Then I'm screwed.
uh, you still here, kid?
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking of some other shit that came up this week that Joe Biden pulled.
Uh, Uncle Retard, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, every time he speaks, he convinces me the Eskimos had the right idea. The old senile feeble, you put them on a slab of ice and you push them out to sea.
exactly.
Walrus food.
Whale chum.
Yeah.
Wally, what the fuck do you want? Oh, I said the F word.
I don't think they'll bust us. We're a couple of minutes into the show.
You're not getting any snacks. You're too fat now. If you want to be part of the show, that's one thing, but you're not getting any.
Yeah. FOOD, right?
I can't even spell the word she knows how to spell.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, let's not go into. There's enough people complaining about that subject. I don't want to be like everybody else.
It doesn't do any good to complain anyway because nobody listens.
Yeah.
Nobody listens. Nobody cares.
Oh, they care when it affects them.
Like the bill they want to pass about the bank account thing.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a loophole in there for if you're a politician, it doesn't apply to you
Yeah,
because that's tradition. And then, yeah, so can we find another way to be even more dishonest?
exactly.
You know, two words that never go together. Honest politician.
I think Donald Trump should put up a billboard in every state saying, "Do you miss me now?"
I tell you, the Democrats that missed him because at least when he was in office, they were united. Now you got AOC and them, you know, it's saying, "Hey, we don't want the party to do anything other than what we tell them."
Yeah, they got the we tell 'ems now.
Yeah, we're the ones in charge. And no, you're not.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, that's somebody who goes swimming in a public pool in Nancy Pelosi's district. Eh. San Francisco, the only place in the world where somebody steps in dog shit, says, "Oh, thank God, it's just dog shit."
Oh, in case anybody's wondering, the photo where there's a woman standing in front of a fountain, that's me when I was in Italy. Um, I
Yeah,
went
before
to
they overthrew
Rome.
Mussolini.
Yeah, I was standing in front of the fountain of Trevi. All those years that I was staying in Napoli, and then never went to Rome. And I said, "Take me to Rome, Luigi." They got some really nice trains there compared to this hellhole. The nicest trains in America. You go over to Europe and it's like second class is like it's so inexpensive and it's like a palace compared to first class here. I can't imagine what first class is over there.
It could be like first class in a
Ho-
Democrat state, no class.
no, it's like supposedly it's supposed to have like a sleep in bed or something.
Yeah, and now like when I went to boot camp, I went by Amtrak.
What in Europe?
No, here boot camp here in the states when I went
Oh
into.
no, I'm making a
But
comparison
that's
of
like the
it.
only time
Europe.
I've done any long distance on a train.
And I went tried to go to Brick or Treat at Legoland.
Yeah,
Forget about it. It was,
packed.
oh my god, it was ridiculous. I
Yeah,
said,
well, everybody, not everybody can afford Disney. God, have they gotten expensive now or what? They're talking about doing away with the season passes and
it was ridiculous. Just the line alone to get to in where it is to park your car.
yeah.
It was wrapped around, and it's never like that. and I get like anxiety attacks when it's so many people and stuff, because my mom has to push me around in a wheelchair, and it's just totally ridiculous. I said, Mama, it's not worth it. She goes, I want candy. I want candy. I go, yeah, the words from the diabetic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it can be a royal pain in the butt. Oh.
And then I looked all over for a witch's hat. That's what I was gonna dress up as, you know? I couldn't find a witch's hat.
All right, you grab a traffic cone and you just take the top off it.
Yeah, but then I gotta spray paint it black and nah.
Tell them you're going as a politically correct witch.
Oh my god. Only you. Only you.
Yeah. Some advantages to being nuts. You stop caring about the little things. Okay, so we covered Rocky. Got to bring up one of the other good ones, Phantom of the Paradise, Paul Williams, and although actually something else I have in my collection that's surprising. I've got the sequel to Rocky Horror.
I didn't even know there was a sequel to it.
Yeah, it's what the hell? Shock Treatment.
Oh yeah, but didn't that flop though?
Oh, big! What you got to realize? Rocky Horror Picture Show flopped. People forget that.
Yeah, but that was like, in my opinion, that was like a cult film, like, like.
Well, that's what they expected out of the sequel, Shock Treatment. The thing is, when O'Brien had written these, he had written them as a trilogy. And, you know, the third film never got made. Revenge of the Queen never got made. I actually got to talk to O'Brien about that. Kiefer Sutherland introduced us when they had when he had come to L.A. to speak to do the voiceovers. Yeah, they only had a few to do that because they shot that down in New Zealand, Dark City. And Kiefer had brought him to Bordner's. And O'Brien's a nice guy and everything. He had no problem talking about anything, you know. You know, the one line he got a kick out of was when I said, it must be a relief to not have to be in charge. Because like with Rocky Horror, he wrote and directed that, and he wrote and directed Shock Treatment. And that's all based on his work.
Hmm. Oh, because I never saw it.
Shock Treatment wasn't bad. It had some parts that could be really good. They missed on a couple of minor things. That's about it. But the music was pretty much as good as what was in Rocky Horror. Double Duet was good in it. The storyline in that one was basically psychotic twins.
Oh, okay.
Uh, trying to think who else was in that. Now I gotta look up. Get that keyboard. I can never remember this guy's name. He's a great actor, and I can never remember his name. But Magenta, Little Nell, and Riff Raff, and Gray, the narrator from Rocky Horror, he was in it too.
Hmm.
Yeah, Shock Treatment. Jessica Harper and Cliff DeYoung. Cliff DeYoung played the twins in it. Yeah, Richard O'Brien. Let me get to the full cast here. Let me go back here. Hit a button early.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Wrong button. Yeah, Flinger Foo, I stole that one. Yeah, Jessica Harper, Cliff DeYoung, as both Brad Majors and Farley Flavors. Joe Bryan, Patricia Quinn, who was Magenta, Charles Gray, Ruby Wax. I didn't realize Ruby Wax had been in it. Jeez. Yeah, Nell Campbell, Little Nell. Rick May, the legend, Rick Mayall himself, was in this film. If people don't know it, I'm a huge Rick Mayall fan. He was Rick in The Young Ones, and Richie in Bottom. And if you haven't seen the stage plays of Bottom, oh my God. All 5 of them are up on YouTube. Passed away a few years ago, but American audience is known from Get Shorty and Drop Dead Fred. He was Fred.
The Phantom of the Opera.
And this one that's been done to death.
No, but I'm talking about the original one.
Yeah. Well, the original was silent. And that's how opera sounds best.
Hey, I resemble that remark. I sing opera. What do you want, Wally? If you want to be on the show, that's one thing, but you want to be a pest, that's another thing. Oh, she just wants to be a pest. Oh, she wants
Now,
attention.
Jessica Harper, she's one of my favorites. Like, actually, the same year, within a year of making Shock Treatment, she made My Favorite Year, which is another old favorite of mine. You gotta love a movie. Oh yeah, and she was also in Phantom of the Paradise. So she's in two bad musicals that are great. Because she's in Shock Treatment and Phantom of the Paradise. And that's actually that's almost like our first thing. That was in '74. God. Because she'd done a couple of things at NBC Children's Theater and did a short called Garden Party, and then Phantom of the Paradise. So she did that and Shock Treatment and My Favorite Year, which is great. Look at all the TV stuff she's done. Shows I'd worked on and stuff like Equalizer, although not the episode I worked on, of course. Oh, she worked on Gary Shandling's show, and no, Shock Treatment, it had its moments. It should have done a lot better than it did.
Oh, so somebody's wanting to watch the show or listen to the show. Just texted me.
Oh, better late than never. And yeah, we still got the horror movies running, so that's good. I'll have to do the chat room for a sec there. As most know, I'm not very good at that. Excuse me. Yeah. But I said, I got to break out my copy.
Okay, which leaves me hanging. Oh,
Then, yeah, it's funny. Halloween. I love my horror movies. But I love my horror movies year round. So it's hard to pick ones that are just like, oh, my personal favorites for Halloween.
it says you can
I
send the
tend to go
link.
to the more comedic ones to celebrate Halloween with. The Evil Dead movies, all through and the series now. I love the series.
I
I've got
don't
the
know how I
series.
can send the link through the phone.
Ooh, actually, know it. Just give them the station numbers on YouTube. It's WTRR. Just tell them go to WTRR on YouTube. Just search it at YouTube. You come right up. They see your pretty face. They don't know the scary monster like me is with you, but if you go to WTRR, it should show up there reading live.
Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can get this on here. Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
Hmm,
You handle that. I'll ramble on about horror movies.
that sounds good. You will see my picture
But
and
it's
horror pictures on the stream.
but it's just I prefer the humorous horror Halloween movies during the season. Like I say, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Stream.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy on the gore, but it is still funny as hell. Bruce Campbell's delivery in those shows are like legendary. I love the whole starting sequence where you see him doing up the buckles and everything. You think he's putting on the chainsaw hand. No, he's tightening up a corset.
Oh my god.
Well, no, Bruce ain't a kid anymore. He's my age. That's what's scary. Me and Campbell are basically the same age within a year or two, I think. I didn't realize I was 2 years older than Jimmy Cornette.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't believe how pooped out I was today. I laid in bed all damn day today except get up to eat my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, we were shooting the poop all night last night.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, folks. Sometimes we get on Skype. We just don't know when to shut up. Uh,
That's true. We just don't know when to close our pie holes.
no, there's all sorts of fun involved with that.
Oh, I hope my friend makes it on the show.
Okay. Well, let's see. So far, I haven't seen any additions, but oh, no. The like I said, Halloween's supposed to be fun. You know, I love the good horror films and all that, but I do like having a lot of fun with what's there.
Well,
Does it rock your heart?
I just don't like the new ones because they're a bunch of slashing and gore. I want to see that. I can go out my front door and see for free.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could watch the news. Uh,
Well, the news is one thing, but going out your front door is another thing. And
which just applies to anywhere.
I'm on the 6 o'clock news. Does somebody would have a problem with the encountress of 38 rammed down their throat?
Yeah,
And it'd be like, make my day, asshole.
I'm pretty much the same. I'm lucky. I live in a mob neighborhood. Nobody screws around here. All the scumbags know, hey, we don't want to tick these people off.
I live in the ghetto.
You know,
Ghetto.
yeah. Uh, like I said, mob neighborhood. So sometimes it works out. Like we had a kid that was, oh god, this 15 years ago. Kid drive one of these rolling boom boxes, annoying the crap out of everybody in the neighborhood. Coming home from the bars at like 2:30 in the morning with this really loud garbage music. Everything's uh, f bombs and n words, and there's a white kid listening to rap, trying to be cool and edgy. Well, they found his car in a quarry in New Hampshire
Oh my
on
god.
fire.
Oh god. Was he wearing cement shoes?
No, 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 just his car.
Huh?
Just his car said bye bye, not him. It's like it wasn't even stripped for parts or anything. It was just like boom, dumped, gone. We don't care.
Oh god.
I think the idea was we don't want anybody else getting these car parts. The speakers. No, no, we don't need anybody else driving around like that.
That's funny.
That's the hood I'm in. When it comes to just not caring. I still love the kid's reaction. He was all like, I can't believe they did that. I said, dude, this neighborhood is a retirement home for capos. you don't
Yeah, right?
you don't wake those clowns up in the middle of the night and expect anything favorable to happen, especially not repeatedly. Uh,
That's funny.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you get some of the young kids today. They don't realize how the real world works. They're listening to dumbass college professors. I'd say dumbasses in living real life. If all you've ever done is sat behind a desk and lectured people, you you really shouldn't be sitting behind a desk lecturing people. And I might have heard somebody's fifis. Oh, you're not teaching. Well, if they were teaching, I wouldn't knock it, but they're not. They're preaching. There's a difference.
Yeah. It's more like a babysitting service now.
Oh, it's not even that. Yeah, it's all the indoctrination and
No, it's like a babysitting service.
yeah,
That's why my sister-in-law retired as a teacher. Especially when she was in the public school system.
oh,
And then she got beat up by a student, and she's like 100 pounds soaking wet, and she got beat up by a black student that was like a goon, 6 foot something.
yeah,
And he said, "Oh, she started it," and my brother was pissed off as hell because he ripped her my great grandmother's wedding ring off of her finger. and
yeah. Hate to
and
break people, but that's when you break out the machete.
and she was just defending herself.
Yeah,
He's one of these 19-year-old, like he could have been a linebacker
still
for
in the seventh grade.
yeah. And then they tried to sue her, and my brother's like, "F this," and she wound up with a black eye, and he you know was like, because they were all like gangbangers in the class, so they
Yeah,
all try to testify against her and all this bullshit. So I don't know how the story exactly went down, but I'm not even sure that's how it went down. But
yeah.
let's just say wasn't. They were all liars. And then she goes into a private school to teach, and she's an art teacher.
Yeah.
So it's a babysitting service.
There's too many of the soft aspects going on in the schools now. They're not teaching reading, writing, and arithmetic. They're teaching feelings.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But work in the public sector, working, school system, period, is brutal. Oh, well, it's
Then
about that time, folks.
yes, it is. It's quick how the hour goes by so fast. Much ado about nothing.
Yeah, or much of nothing about doo doo.
Well, another Halloween special in the can. Thank you
Yeah,
all for listening. And my friend in Vegas, if you're just listening, I hit you up on your cell phone. so we can do that thing out there. And we'll be back next Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time, to continue our Halloween special.
Yep.
So, with that, we're going to say ciao, bella ragazzi.
Play safe and have fun, gang.
And
And
please,
remember, go Brendan, go.
yeah, and and please subscribe to our channel because it's free and you're going to help us grow. So, we're going to say,
Give us a chance to tick off more people.
yeah, and leave a comment and like us. Thank you and good night.